day 5 of the Intentional Inner Child Healing Mission of March. And today I would like to share with you the expected outcome of doing inner child healing work or reparenting the inner child. And the aim or the expected outcome is to develop emotional intelligence, which is an understanding and the ability to manage emotions, your emotions, and to also understand the emotions of those around you. So, what I'm going to share with you here today is how you can apply emotional intelligence to heal your inner child. And the interesting part is also that when you heal your inner child, you are looking into becoming emotionally intelligent. So emotional intelligence has 5 components, which are self-awareness, self-management, empathy, social skills, as well as motivation. And the competencies for emotional intelligence are emotional self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Those are the competencies you need to be able to get. So to understand yourself through emotional awareness, so to develop emotional awareness or to apply it to understand yourself, look into self-assessments. Ask the question, who am I? Assess your values. Look into your trigger management, get tools to manage triggers, accept feedback from others, and look into the self feedback. How do you resolve conflict? How do you manage situations of disagreement? How do you deal with people who are different? Or how do you deal with rejection? This can help you to understand yourself and assess your emotional states. What worsens your triggers? How do you feel in each moment, in each situation? Why do you do what you do? And journal to understand your patterns, and then you can work on them in the second area, which is self management. The first competence is self-regulation or emotional self-control, where you need tools to address and manage your emotions. The first thing I advise is to seek accountability, learn tools for trigger management, like we said in emotional self-awareness, learn to use tools to ground and to get back to the present and manage your emotions, self-soothe, practice attentional control, focus, have positive outlook, look into reframes, solutions, and intentional behavior change. And achievement orientation, this is what achievement orientation is about, which is a competence. It's to look for ways to do things better and differently. And this is what you are doing as you are healing your inner child. And adaptability, be adaptable. Understand that the terrain is ever changing, that life is not a straight line. Things will change and things will happen. There is contrast. Find ways to adjust and to meet challenges, and to embrace and be able to manage change, uncertainty, as the Stoics say. So, and then practice the dichotomy of control. And you need tools to self-soothe and to find answers to questions and solutions to problems. The third main competence, social awareness, which has got its sub competencies, that's empathy. You want to learn to have an awareness of your emotions so that you can also sense the feelings of others and see their perspective. What helps is to detach in each moment and to assess a situation, what is being said and done. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Once you have done an objective evaluation of your trigger, you have understood how you are feeling, and put your thoughts and feelings in words. Explore the root cause, soothe yourself, and in soothing yourself, explore reframes, thought replacement, and role reversal, and explore and accept different perspective. The next competence is understanding the emotional currents of your relationships. That's organizational awareness, whether it's at work or at home. Understand the emotional currents in the dynamic, the moods of your partner, your own moods, and how you work together to resolve issues, and maybe when to approach someone, to understand what is unsaid, the unsaid values in groups or situations, so that you can get involved in a helpful and healthy way. And the next main competence area is relationship management, where you need to learn influence to positively impact others in the way you express yourself. And also there's coach and mentorship, which can be more about work, but it also applies in our other relationship. Get feedback, give feedback, get and give support, be interested, because sometimes people think that relationships are magical, where the other person is to come ready and polished and do the right thing by them. But what about you? You both need to give and take, and to participate in a way that's healthy, to build a healthy dynamic. Maintain boundaries. Inspiration is a competence in relationship management. Lead by example rather than expect someone to change. Articulate your shared mission in the relationship and motivate and encourage a feeling of common purpose in your relationship, and you are trying to bring up the best in others, in your partner, and speak with compassion or act with compassion. Teamwork is important as a component or competence of relationship management. Work with others or your partner towards, again, a shared goal. Collaborate, participate, empathize, listen, resolve conflict, and don't make excuses if you have commitments in your rituals and routines in your relationship, because sometimes you plan routines and rituals, you agree that you are going to have conflict resolution hour weekly, you are going to go on date nights weekly, and then you break your promise and you start making other plans in the relationship, that can affect your relationship. Also, in teams, be teachable. You do not know everything. Another competent of emotional intelligence and relationship management, conflict management. Very key, very important in your communication. Have conflict resolution hour and understand it and work with a different perspective. Understand that your partner or other people you work with or around you have got their own choices. What you want to do, what is helpful, is to regulate yourself when you recognize there's conflict, and choose your battles, your actions, and your words, and get into conflict intentionally and with compassion, and be open to different perspective, and listen and learn and give feedback, and detach when activated, and make sure by the time you want to resolve the conflict, you are grounded and ready to communicate or express yourself in a healthy way. Change management is important in relationship management because there's constant change in life. Life is change, as the Stoics would say. Accept the impermanence of things and make peace with uncertainty. Adjust your perspective and plans, and what is helpful to adjust and adapt when there is uncertainty and change is to learn to parent yourself, to soothe yourself, and to make peace with things like rejection, and to make peace with situations where things might not work out for you, but to use those situations to learn, to create solutions, and to act in your best interest. And once you understand and you have learned emotional intelligence, your relationships can improve. I hope that's helpful, and I hope I see you again as we continue on day 6 tomorrow.